Hi viewers, welcome to KVR Maths Academy. In this video, let's discuss the concept of real numbers. Yes, before discussing this concept, viewers, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Those who are not subscribed yet, thank you. Yes, let's discuss the chapter. Yes, real numbers. This is the first chapter in 10th class mathematics. It is very important chapter also. Yes, in this concept, I'll explain about first one, what are real numbers? The concept of real numbers. Next, second one, Euclid's division lemma. Euclid's division lemma. And third one, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Right. And fourth and final one is logarithms. Yes. So first one, I'll explain about the concept of real numbers. Next, Euclid's division lemma. Next, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. And finally, logarithms. The concept of logarithms. So let us discuss one by one. First, we recall some basic concepts of numbers. Yes. Look here. So we know very well about different types of numbers. What are those? Yes, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and so on, right? Yes, let us recall once, right? Yes. So all the counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So all the counting numbers are simply called as, yes, exactly, natural numbers, right? All the counting numbers are simply called as natural numbers. Natural numbers are represented by, yes, exactly, n. So n is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Right. What is the smallest natural number? Yes, 1. Biggest natural number? We can't say. Simply we can say as infinity. Right. Yes. So all the counting numbers are called natural numbers. Natural numbers are represented by n. n is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Right. Next, natural numbers including with 0. Natural numbers including 0 are simply called as whole numbers, right? Whole numbers are represented by, yes, exactly, W. So W is equal to set of the natural numbers including with 0, no? Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Right, these are whole numbers. So here n is subset of W. Why? Because all the natural numbers are in whole numbers, right? So smallest whole number is 0 and the biggest whole number we can't say, that is infinity. Right. Next, the whole numbers including with negative numbers. The whole numbers including with negative numbers are called, is exactly, integers, right? Integers are denoted by Z. Yes, Z is equal to set of so on, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Right. So it is also represented with I also. Right. Yes. Z is equal to, integers is equal to set of so on, minus 3, minus 3, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Right. So natural numbers including with 0 are called whole numbers. Whole numbers including with negative numbers are called integers. Right. So here n is subset of W, W is subset of Z. Next, the numbers which are represented in the form of P by Q. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q are called exactly rational numbers, right? Rational numbers are represented by Q. Yes. Q is equal to X such that X belongs to P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Where Q is not equal to 0. Why? Here P by Q means this is numerator and this is denominator. Here denominator not equal to 0 condition has given. If Q is equal to 0 means that value will be not defined, no? So anything but 0 is not defined. That's why q is not equal to 0. So what are the examples of rational numbers? Is 1 by 2, 3 by 7, 4 by 9, 6 by 11, 201 by 1000, so on. So these are all the numbers which are in the form of P by Q. So that's why these numbers are called rational numbers. These numbers are called rational numbers. Here all these numbers N, W, Z are in rational numbers. Why? Because suppose here 4, shall we take 4? 4, how can you write? 4 by 1. 4 by 1. Right? So that's why 4 by 1 is also a rational number. So minus 3, if you take minus 3 means minus 3 by 1. Or minus 6 by 2. That is also in the minus 3, that is equal to minus 6 by 2, that is in the form of P by Q, no? So all these numbers are includes in rational numbers. So that's why all these numbers are subsets of Q. So that's why how can you write this one? N is subset of, W is subset of, Z is subset of Q. Right? So these are natural numbers. Natural numbers are subset of whole numbers. Whole numbers are subset of integers. Integers are subset of rational numbers. Now I will explain about rational numbers. Right? Yes. See, rational numbers. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q are called rational numbers only, na? Yes. I'll take two examples. Here, suppose 10 by 4 I am taking. 10 by 4, one example, and 10 by 3, another example. So 10 by 4, this is also in the form of P by Q. 10 by 3 is also form of P by Q only. Yes. First, write these two in the form of decimal. Decimal form, let us write. See, 10 by 4 means how can you write in decimal form? 10. 4 how many times in 10? 4 2s are 8. Yes, 10 minus 8 is 2. Keep 0 and put point. 4 5s are 20. Right? Yes, 0 is the remainder. Right. Next, 10 by 3. How can you write this one? 3 3s are 9. Remainder is 1. Keep 0 and put point. Yes, 3 3s are 9. Again, 1 is the remainder, put 0. Again, 3 3s are 9. 1 0. Again, 3 3s are 9. Like that. Here this is 3.333 and so on. This like coming, right? Here 2.5 only. Right. Another example I am taking 25 by 8. 25 by 8 I am taking. See, 25 with 8. 8 3s are 24. 1 remainder. Keep 0 and put point. 8 1s are 8. 2 0. 8 2s are 16. 4 0. 8 5s are 40. 0 is the remainder. Here this is 3.125 has come. Yes, here 3.333 and so on. Another example I am taking. Suppose 20 by 9. 20 by 9. Yes, 20 divided by 9. 9 2s are 18. Put 0 and put point. Yes, 9 2s are 18. 2 0. Again 9 2s are 18. 2 0. 9 2s are 18. 2. So here 2 is the remainder. Here after the decimal 2 is the repeating. Right? Here also 3 is repeating. Here 2 is repeating. Here after the decimal the numbers has stopped. No, the numbers has stopped. So here that's why these numbers, these decimals are called terminating decimals. These decimals are called terminating decimals. What are those? Terminating decimals. Yes. So here after the decimal the numbers has stopped. Right? If you divide with here 4 8 like that, and the numbers has stopped. No. So that's why here these decimals are called terminating decimals. Terminating decimals. Here after the decimal the numbers are repeating. The numbers are repeating. So these are not terminating. Numbers are repeating. No. That's why these decimals are called non-terminating decimals. What are these? Non-terminating and repeating decimals. Repeating decimals. So here the rational numbers are divided into two types. First one is terminating decimals and the second one is non-terminating and repeating decimals. So here this 3.3, 3.333 and so on is coming. This is 2.222 and so on coming. So this simply called as 3.3 bar, and this also can be written as 2.2 bar. So this part is called, bar is there, no? This part is called a recurring part. So that's why it is also called as recurring decimals. What are these? Recurring decimals. Okay, so can you write some more examples for terminating decimals and non-terminating decimal? Terminating decimals means 2.536789. So here stopped, right? 0.6792. So here also stopped, right? Here write down recurring decimals 8.676767 and so on. Here 0.4323232 so on. So here 32 is repeating, here 67 is repeating. So that's why these are called non-terminating and repeating decimals, and these are called terminating decimals. Terminating means the points, the decimal points, the numbers will stopping. The numbers will be stopped. Non-terminating means the numbers are coming and so on. Right? So these are non-terminating decimals and these are terminating decimals. Understood clearly? Yes. Suppose I am taking another one. 4.6723542169 and so on. 0.121372961532 and so on. Here, after the decimal, the numbers are non-terminating. Here see, after the decimal, the numbers are non-terminating, which means not stopping, right? And not repeating also. Here, after the decimal, the numbers are non-terminating and not repeating. Non-terminating and not repeating. Yes, non-terminating, not repeating. So these, what are these numbers are called? Here after the decimal, those are not terminating decimals, non-terminating and not repeating decimals. Here see 1 2 3 7 2 9 6 5 3 2 1 like that is coming. Here also 0.4.67235422169 like that. These are the numbers not terminating or not repeating. So these non-terminating and not repeating decimals are called simply irrational numbers. What are those called? Yes, irrational numbers. Here rational numbers are two types: terminating decimals and non-terminating and repeating decimals. Terminating decimals, non-terminating and repeating decimals. But apart from this, these are non-terminating and not repeating decimals. What are these called? Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are simply shown by Q dash. Q dash. Understood? Irrational numbers are shown by Q dash. Right. Now, these are the rational numbers. Here, what we have said, what we have discussed, N is subset of W is subset of Z is subset of Q, right? Yes. Apart from this, Q dash also is there. Apart from this, Q dash also is there. So, these are not in the set of Q dash. These are not in the set of Q dash. These are all the numbers which are in the set of Q only, not in the subset of Q dash. Now, the rational numbers and irrational numbers together are called real numbers. The rational numbers and irrational numbers together are called real numbers. Understood clearly? The rational numbers, the irrational numbers. The combination of rational and irrational numbers are called real numbers. Real numbers are shown by capital R. So R is equal to Q union Q dash. R is equal to Q union Q dash. The combination of rational and irrational numbers are called simply real numbers. Understood about the concept of real numbers? Yes. Now I will show the Venn diagram of real numbers, right? Suppose it is the set of real numbers. It is the set of real numbers. Real numbers is the combination of rational and irrational numbers only, na? Yes. Real numbers are the combination of rational numbers and irrational numbers, right? This is Q and Q dash. Q and Q dash. Right. So, in Q, in rational numbers, what are the numbers are there? Yes. Z is the subset of Q, right? Already we have discussed. Z is the subset of Q. Next, for Z, what is the subset? Is exactly W. W is the subset of Z. Right? W is the subset of Z. Next, which numbers are subset of W? Is exactly natural numbers. Natural numbers. So, natural numbers is subset of W. W is subset of Z. Z is subset of Q. Next, the combination of Q and Q dash will be equal to R. So from this, how can you write? N is subset of W, W is subset of Z, Z is subset of Q. Now R is equal to Q union Q dash. So this is the Venn diagram for the concept of real numbers. Understood? Next, rational numbers and their decimal expansions. Rational numbers and their decimal expansions. Let us see. Here, rational numbers are divided into two types. What are those? Yes, terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals, right? So, let us take some examples of terminating and non-terminating decimals. Yes. So, first one, here terminating decimals I am taking. First one, 0.375. Second one, 1.04. Third one, 0.0875. And the fourth one, 12.5. So, 4 examples I am taking. Yes, let us here look here. Here 0.375. 375 by after the decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits. That's why, how can you write this one? 1000. 1000, no? Yeah. So, in 375 and 1000, which table get cancelled? Yes, directly if you see means 125th table. So, 125, 3 times get cancelled, 125, 8 times. So, this is 3 by 8, which means 3 by power of 2, which means 2 cube. 3 by 2 cube. I have written like that. Yes. So, 1.04 also. Here, 104 by 100. Here 104 by 100 means which table get cancelled? 4th table. Yeah. So 421s are 425s are. That is equal to 21 by 25. So here if you write power of 5, this can be written in the form of 25. 5 square. Right. So 1.04 will be 21 by 5 square. Next. So here 0.0875. So 875 by after the decimal 4 digits are there, no? So by 10,000. Here also 125th table. How many times? 125 7s are 125. See 8 ja 1000 0. So 7 by 80 means 7 by this can be written as powers of 2 and 5 means here 16 5s are 80. 16 means 2 power 4. 2 power 4 into 5. Right. Yeah, here 12.5. So 125 by 10 this is. 125 by 10. Simply if you write means here 5th table get cancelled, otherwise 125 by 2 into 5. See here So all the terminating decimals, the denominators are the powers of 2 or 5 or combined both. Powers of 2 or powers of 5 or powers of these both. 2 power 4, 5, 2 into 5, here also 5 square, this is 2 cube. Here also if you write means the 1000 means 1000, 10 cube means 2 cube into 5 cube. Here also same, not only 5 square, this is 100 means 10 square means 2 square into 5 square. So here all the terminating decimals denominators are powers of 2 or powers of 5 or powers of both only. Right, suppose let us take non-terminating decimals also. Non-terminating decimals, suppose 100 by 6 I am taking. 100 by 6. So that is equal to first example 100 by 6. Here 100 by 6. Directly we can't write now, that's why divide it. 6 how many times? 6 ones are 6. 4 is there, 0. 6 how many times? 6 6 are 36. 4 is 0. Put point and put 0 and put point. Again 6 6 are 36. Again 4 0 6 6 are 36. 4. So this is equal to 16.66 and so on is coming. 100 by 6 is equal to 16.6 bar. Right. Suppose take another example. 10 by 11. 10 by 11 I am taking. So 10 by 11 means we divide 10 with 11. Not cancel, no, 0 put and 0 point. 11 9s are 99. 1. Put 0. Not cancel, no. So keep another 0 and put 0 here also. So 11 9s are 99. 1 0. Not cancel, 0 put and not cancel, no, another put 0 put and 0. So that is equal to 0.9090, like that it is coming. Right, here 10 by 11 means 0.90 bar. Here this is 16.6 bar. So here for non-terminating decimals, the denominators are 6, 11, 4, 6, 11, 7, 9, like that only. But here terminating decimals, denominators are the powers of 2 and powers of 5 or powers of both 2 and 5. So if a number is in the form of p by q, if the denominator is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, if the number is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n or simply 2 power m or simply 5 power n, then that will be terminating decimal. Otherwise that will not be terminating, which means non-terminating decimals. Right? So if a rational number denominator is in the form of 2 power m into 5 power n, 2 power m into 5 power n, then the numbers are terminating decimals, otherwise non-terminating decimals. Understood clearly? Suppose write some example. Suppose 6 by 9 is there. 6 by 9. It is terminating or non-terminating? Yes, exactly. Non-terminating only. Why? Because here there is no 2 power m into 5 power n. So this is non-terminating decimal. Suppose 25 by 2 is there. 25 by 2. It is terminating or non-terminating? Yes, exactly terminating. Why? Because here this is 25 can be written as 25 by 2 power 1 into 5 power 0. 2 power 1 into 5 power 0. That's why it is a terminating decimal. Understood? Suppose another number 225 by 35 is there. 225 by 35. So how can you write this one? 225 by 5 into 7. 5 into 7. Here 7 is there. 7 is there, so that's why it is a non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating. Why? Because here in denominator 7 is there, that's why it is non-terminating decimal. Understood? Suppose here 202 by 5 is there, only 5. So it is a terminating or non-terminating? It's exactly terminating decimal only. Why? Because this can be written as in the form of 5 power 1 into 2 power 0. Right? Not there any 7, 3, 9 like that, no? So that's why this is terminating decimal. So have you understood about the concept of terminating or non-terminating decimals? Note it down. Okay, yes. I hope you have understood clearly about the concept of real numbers. Yes, in the next video itself I will explain about Euclid's division lemma and fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Right? Okay viewers, if you like my video, please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.